Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good one today. I'm the Metal Junkie, and today I'm doing another EP by Manowar. We got The Final Battle 1. This was released in 2019. We got 4 tracks here, so we're going to get right into it. I got a Manowar playlist if you're interested. It has every song up to this point. I've reacted to everything, guys. I only got this and Revenge of Odysseus left, so stay tuned for that, and let's jump right in. First song is March of the Heroes into Valhalla, so let's check it out. Okay, that was pretty epic, I have to admit. You know me, I'm not the biggest fan of these orchestra symphonic type tracks, but this one was short and sweet. I like the rhythm section of it. It was super epic, like the way it played out with the oh in the background and dum 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 dum. I don't know, it just worked this time around, especially for an opener. I don't mind something like this to open up an album or an EP. I feel like it works best for that scenario. But on an album like Gods of War, where we get like 6, 7 songs like that, and some of them are quite lengthy, like the opening track was 6 minutes and some, too much. Under 3 minutes is perfect, and like I said, I like the rhythm of this one. Pretty cool, epic track, if you ask me. Track number 2 is Blood and Steel. Let's see. I'm pretty sure we're going to get some real metal now. Hopefully it's not all symphonies and orchestras, but we'll see. So yeah, let's check out Blood and Steel.
My right hand is thunder.
background vocals again always elevate that chorus. It just gives it that epic feel. I like the way the song started. Really cool groove. We got it back near the solo section, and the verse is pretty cool too. We got the bass is kind of riding that line, that duka, 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 duka. Pretty decent track if you ask me. Blood and Steel again, adding their lyrics and from titles of other tracks. I heard Black Wind, Fire and Steel, different things like that. They're always so good at doing that. And this cover here of this EP is a straight up metal cover, right? You got this Jack dude ripping people in half, these naked women with their titties hanging out, everything a good metal album cover should have. So yeah, let's wrap this one up. Pretty crazy vocals by Eric Adams. He was screeching there near the end. Yeah, I love the groove of the guitars. It was at the starting and we get it back in the end. That boom, 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 boom. Just very cool. Pretty decent track. Good enough for a studio album, but they just can't come out with any more studio albums since 2012 for some reason. I'm really hoping we get one soon, so it'll be my first studio album I get to actually experience new, with everybody else. So I really hope we do get that. These EPs are cool, but we all want a real studio album. Up next, the song number 3, Sword of the Highlands. Let's see what it's about. Like a flute?
This ground they rest all together. Why they fought and died shall all come to know. Born with a right to carry the sword of our fathers, who fell with their brothers and ours there below. They may raise our cities, they may burn the land. We take the sword of the Highlands from my golden hand. Carry the fight on for me, for all the sons of the Highlands. Fight for the right to be free, never be old. They may raise our cities, they may burn.
Okay, a slower track by them. I do like that it did pick up though. It's not just staying the same uh, tone the whole time, you know. Yeah, and you know me, I'm not usually the biggest fan of this style, even though I know it's a part of Manowar by this point. Anyway, every album has these type of songs. It seems to be about the people who died, giving their lives, you know, fighting for the Highlands, you know, who died on the battlefield, and that and they will not be forgotten, um, because that's how everybody is free nowadays. I do like that most of their tracks, when it's talking about battle and stuff, that it's more in general. They don't really specify which battle, you know, in particular, so it could work for anybody. And this one, it seems to be more about Highlands, right? But yeah, just a nice track. I do like that the guitars and the drums came in. Just gave the song a little bit more energy and oomph, even though I don't mind the pianos and such. But yeah, the song has a little bit more energy than what I was expecting, thank God.
The land we may die in thousands, they will understand. We will not surrender, not one boy or man. Come, take the sword of the Highlands from my golden hand. Carry the fight on for me, for all the sons of the Highlands. Fight for the right to be free, never be old. Carry the fight on for me, for all the sons of the Highlands. Fight for the right to be free, never be old. Carry the fight on for me, for all the sons of the Highlands. Fight for the right to be free and never be We will not
Just want to say I love the sound of that instrument we just heard. I'm never sure what it's called, but I have heard it before. But really cool.
surrender. Not one boy or man. Come, take the sword of the Highlands from my cold, dead hands.
Yeah, if you're gonna take his sword, you're gonna have to pry it from his cold fingers. You know, any man or child will defend and give their life for this place. You know, Great lyrics. For a slower song, it's one of the better ones. You know, some of them just don't work at all for me. This one I could still groove to. Had a really catchy chorus, it's easy to sing along to. Like I said, great lyrics. It fits with the final battle. You know, the whole theme of the album. So yeah, not a bad track. Not personally my type of music, but still, I could put this on and listen to it in the background. We only got one track left though, and it's a funny title. Track number 4 is called "You Shall Die Before I Die." That is, I just had a laugh when I read that title, but let's see what it's all about.
I have lived before 1,000 lives or more, crossed the earth, shore to shore, waiting for this night. Here to kill, not fight. One of us will die tonight. Here I am, and here I'll stay. I will not run away. One of us will die today. The last words you shall hear, I will say. You shall die before I die. You shall die before I die. Blood, blood and pain, that's my way. To send your soul to hell. A night of lies, now you'll die. I will live to tell. One of us will die today. I'll be the one to live to say, you shall die before I die. You shall die before.
Okay, a lot to take in here. This must be the track that Joey DeMaio sings, right? Because this does not sound like Eric Adams. And you guys, one of you let me know in the comments that he does have vocals on one of these tracks. I think that you guys said the last track, and it seems like it. Definitely not Eric here. And he sounds pretty evil in his line delivery, very eerie. And it goes along with the music too. The music feels kind of creepy as well. The bass groove is really unique on this one. The whole sound of this track sounds very different from anything else I heard from Manowar. So very interesting. But yeah, Joey's vocals definitely metal. Just not the same type of metal as Eric. It almost sounds like he's gargling he's gargling water or something. Maybe that's supposed to be gargling blood from getting wounded in battle or stabbed in the throat or something. This is a battle track, right? Even with that creepy voice, the way they're repeating this chorus, it is getting pretty catchy. I'm not gonna lie. Um, yeah, that solo too was pretty good. I like that. The guitars, while they were very skillful, it had a lot of emotion to it. The wow, wow, wow. It almost felt like it was singing at one point. It's very good. We're almost done. Let's wrap it up.
You shall die before I die.
Dude should really clear his throat, man. It sounds like there's some liquids in there in his lungs or something. But like I said, that could be because they're in battle. Maybe he got stabbed in the throat or something, and there's blood gargling or something. But anyway, I feel like the ending section probably went on for a little too long, but it was still great. Very different, bizarre kind of track, but I actually kind of liked it. Very cool bass in there, especially at the end, the bass there going off. Um, Great guitar work, especially in the solo, and very unique vocals from, I think, from Joey. Definitely not from Eric. So yeah, just a very different track that sets itself apart from the rest of Manowar songs. And the final track on the final battle won, even though it's the only final battle we got. Apparently there was ideas to make more EPs like this and like the Dawn of Battle and Thunder in the Sky and do a whole bunch of gods and stuff, but just never came to happen. But yeah, not a bad EP. You got like a symphonic track, orchestra type track, a straight up metal, blood and steel, Manowar track. Sword of the Highlands is one of their more slower songs, but it's cool because it has like some flute in there and different instruments. And then finally, we got You Shall Die Before I Die, this track, which is just really out there, kind of scary at times, but very cool. So, only one EP left to check out, The Revenge of Otis's Highlights EP from 2022. I will return with that. But and that will be it for Manowar. I'll be all done them, and I'll have to move on to another band to react to. So yeah, there's a playlist, guys, if you're interested, with all the Manowar stuff on there. I also ranked the studio albums not long ago. If you're interested, like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. And until next time, thanks for watching.